everyone, and welcome to an XTIVIA webinar, delivering the information you need for the business future you want. We're sharing our knowledge to help your business thrive in today's new normal. My name is Alex Killian, and I'm the video producer here on XTIVIA's marketing team. And today you'll be hearing from some of XTIVIA's API experts. Before we dive into the webinar this morning, I would love to tell you just a little bit about our company. For nearly 3 decades, we've been providing a variety of IT services to hundreds of businesses in countless industries. If you can imagine the business outcome, XTIVIA can create it with technology. And with that, I'll go ahead and pass it over to Bill Marcial.
Thank you for joining the API Gateway and API Management Overview. Chaitanya is basically our Director of Application Architecture and Development. He's going to share his experience with us on how he's implemented solutions for clients using platform integration tools such as Apogee, MuleSoft, and Software AG. Chaitanya, can you share with us some practices that XTIVIA uses when implementing API management solutions using tools like MuleSoft or Software AG or Apogee?
Good morning, all. This is Chaitanya Kumar Naravaneni. Today, I'm going to talk about API management tools offering by different integration platform vendors and XTIVIA's experience with them. For this session, I would be covering the following. First, evolution of integration marketplace and how API platform have transformed. Second, difference between API gateway and ESB. Third, infrastructure requirements of ESB. Fourth, different deployment scenarios of APM solutions. Fifth, the role of APM in iPaaS. And I will conclude this session with a few case studies based on our experience. Having said that, first, I'm going to start with the evolution of integration marketplace and how API platforms have transformed. In the beginning, we had ETL systems for data integrations. These ETL systems allows business to gather data from multiple data sources and consolidate them into single centralized location like data warehouses. ETL also makes us to work with different data types together. After ETL, we have seen the need of master data management to have single source of truth. Master data management is a process that creates uniform set of data on customers, products, suppliers, and other business entities from different IT systems. These MDM tools help to improve data quality in enterprises. After MDM, organizations have started adopting the enterprise service bus for their application integration tools, integration needs. ESBs are centralized middleware platforms that are used to integrate various enterprise applications and systems. ESBs provide a bus-like architecture through which software developers can integrate different applications and enable communication between them. ESBs play a major role in enterprises to replace point-to-point communications, which is highly complex and scalable. ESBs dramatically simplifies the process of enterprise integration. After emerging of SOA architecture, that is service-oriented architecture, organizations are started adopting this architecture for their integration needs. SOA provides transactional data transfers without using any third-party software. The primary function of SOA is integration of services and the development of applications as reusable business functions and tasks. After seeing extensive adoption of SOA architecture in the organizations into their integration needs, integrated platform vendors started adopting SOA architecture and principles into their ESB tools and released their ESBs with SOA features. We can refer these ESBs as SOA-based ESBs. These ESBs are really help organizations to simplifying the adoption of SOA-based SOA architecture. Organizations are able to expose their existing assets and applications as reusable services using these ESBs. This helped many organizations to become agile as part of their digital transformation journey. This brings vertical flexibility to enterprises so new applications can be developed with the reuse of existing services. From last few years, we have seen tremendous growth of internet applications. Organizations and consumers started adopting internet in mass. Everything began to move to the internet, including the way organizations move data. This higher adoption allowed organizations to begin publishing key features and externally, the key features externally through APIs. Since the number of APIs being exposed are increasing day by day, the need of effective management of these API have been increased. API management became a standard for organizations to support their application developers. This is how integration market has been evaluated. The core component of APM tools is API Gateway. This works as a reverse proxy between the consumers and API implementations. This is a single point of entry for all API requests. It can intercept all the requests and apply different policies like threat protection, message transformation, protocol transformation, mediation, security, etc. Now I will talk about the differences between ESBs and API gateways. Several people have misconception that why they have to use API management solutions when they are already using ESBs in their organizations. This question arises because these two tools share some of common features and capabilities, like routing, authentication, authorization, payload transformation, protocol transformation, and mediation. Some people often refer these API gateways as lightweight ESBs. Apart from these common features, API management solutions need additional features and capabilities that are not present in ESBs, like developer portal, API analytics, API versioning, monetization, and offering APIs as products. API gateways are more flexible and optimized for newer tech developments, such as microservices, where ESBs are not. APIs are typically consumption-based, where ESBs are an exposure-based model. API gateways are more suitable for microservice architecture. XTIVIA has vast experience and has implemented several solutions across different integration platforms like TIBCO, Software AG, Oracle, IBM, MuleSoft, like that. We have worked with several ETL and MDM, B2B, MFT, and ESB, and APM products of these platforms. Coming to infrastructure requirement of these APM platforms, we can install them on-premise, cloud, and hybrid. It could be the combination of on-premise and cloud. And we can these APIs also can be installed on physical machines, virtual machines. After evolution of containerization technologies, many of these integration platform vendors started supporting their tools to deploy them in containers. So we can deploy these APM solutions, whether it could be on-premise or cloud. Now I'm going to talk about different deployment scenarios of APM. When organizations started implementing APM solutions, there are chances for several questions like, do we deploy a single API gateway cluster that will handle all API requests for all internal and external APIs? How do we limit access to specific endpoints to limit the risk of security breach for sensitive data? Should we have to have a dedicated partner API gateway? Do we even need an API gateway for our internal APIs? How does API gateway deployment impact our regularity and compliance? Using multiple API gateways provides considerable flexibility. Often the most compelling argument for multiple API gateways is the ability to segment APIs based on risk or compliance. It is a good practice to have use web application firewalls to protect APIs and API gateways from common web exploits, such as SQL injection and cross-site scripting attacks. We can also configure these web application firewall to protect from many vulnerabilities defined in Open Web Application Security Project. Now let me explain about what is IPaaS and API management role in IPaaS. IPaaS is a platform for building and deploying integrations with the cloud and between the cloud and enterprise. With iPaaS, users can deploy integration flows between these systems without installing or managing any hardware and middleware. This is a suite of cloud services that enable development, execution, governance of integration flows. iPaaS and API management both have different beginnings. iPaaS ranging from the cloud-oriented needs and API management from developer-centric needs to unlock and to use the APIs for different endpoints. But now, organizations need to unique cloud-based integrations that come along with iPaaS solution and governing power of full lifecycle API management system. Enterprise iPaaS and full API lifecycle management solutions are both need to complement each other. Now, I will explain some of the case studies of XTIVIA where we have helped by providing several solutions to our clients using these integration platforms. If you see right side diagram, this is one of the solutions which we have implemented for one of our financial clients. This organization deals with more than 7 million cardholders and across the United States. Existing APIs which are exposed directly to the partners. Every authorization required a change of code and redeployment. There is no centralized mechanism of APIs. There is no insight on the uses of APIs and tracking and identifying the errors. XTIVIA designed an API integration strategy for interactions with the internal applications and external partners using MuleSoft Anypoint platform. Here, we used multiple API gateways to serve a different set of users, one for the partners, another for the internal applications. This brings the flexibility of managing internal APIs, external APIs separately. This design separates the API implementations and API lifecycle management using API proxies. It abstracts the underlying technologies from the customer. This solution is based on hybrid model. Integration engine and API gateways are on-premise, but the control plane is on iPaaS. Some of the major advantages of this design are centralized API management platform, abstracting the API implementation from the client, tech production policies that have been upgraded the prime partner API gateway, auditing, monitoring, insight, and analytics of APIs has been simplified at the centralized location. This solution we have proposed for one of our financial clients who would like to expose their existing systems with open banking standards. We have provided a complete iPaaS solution using MuleSoft Anypoint platform. We have followed MuleSoft API-led connectivity architecture to expose their existing enterprise assets as APIs and had separate API gateways for public users and partners. Coming to third use case, this client is a leading US shoe retailer who provides shoes for employees working for more than 1,500 companies in more than 100,000 locations worldwide. The client wanted to modernize their current customer administration, purchase order management system, and invoicing and billing system, which are included order processing and inventory management, accounting, reports, etc. As part of this project, we have addressed the end-to-end functionality with the help of well-integrated systems. So this project needs a requirement of multi-channel, multiple channels, like omni-channel kind of thing, like AS2, EDI, SFTP, FTPS, and even API. APIs exposed to partners and internal applications to manage their orders, invoices, and track their shipments. We have segmented APIs exposing to the consumers by using separate API gateway for partners and internal users. This solution is completely implemented using software as integration tools. We have used different integration tools of software as like application gateway, trading networks, managed file transfer, and their integration platform, and API gateway. Basically, customers can opt for APM solutions offered by different integration platforms. If they need on-premise solutions of APIM, or if they are already using ESB from one of the integration platforms and now they are looking for exposed services or APIs developed in ESB, in case better to go with the APM products offering by the same integration platform. This makes APM to connect with their existing ESBs implementations easily. In case organizations have existing APIs and plan for cloud migration, they can go with APM solutions offering by IPaaS or different cloud providers.
Thank you, Chaitanya. This concludes our session of API Gateway Management overview. If you have any further questions, please contact us. The contact information is below. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining our webinar this morning. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to answer all your questions. And as a reminder, this webinar and all of our previous webinars will be available in our on-demand webinar library on our website. And you can look forward to a new XTIVIA webinar the 4th Thursday of every month. And if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can check out all of the other resources we have going. We've got some really informative demo pieces and a lot of great content coming out. So check it out. And thanks for joining us this morning.